Good morning, everyone. Grab your mat and let's get started. I'll be right back. All right. No one's here today. Okay, well, we'll do our best here. Hopefully everybody can see me. Put this up a tiny bit. All right. Good morning. All right, so why don't we go ahead and get started in child's pose today. If that's too difficult for you, then just go ahead and lay on your back. Okay. Just making sure everyone can see me. Sorry, I have to adjust this camera a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Child's pose. Come down to your knees. Put your feet together, toes touching. Put your hips back so that they touch your feet. You can also use blocks if you need to have some space. Hands out in front, forehead to the mat, and breathe. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose. On your next inhale, I want you to sigh it out. 3 of these. And then on your next inhale, come up to tabletop. Stacking the joints, wrists below the elbows, elbows below the shoulders, hips over the top of knees, and then your feet straight back. And let's do some cat-cows. Inhaling, look up, drop the belly. Exhaling, cat, round the spine. Inhaling, look up, cow. Exhaling, cat. 3 more. And 1 more. And then come back to a neutral spine. Again, making sure that the joints are stacked. Fingertips facing forward. Just reset right here. Let's do some hip circles. And again, other direction. One more time, the other direction. And circle back. All right, so we're going to do some bird dogs here and get that core strong. So reach your right arm forward and then your left leg back, straight back. Keeping that arm in line with your shoulder, looking down at your mat, feeling the belly button engage the core by putting it back towards the spine. And then come back down to all fours. And we'll do the other side. Left arm straight out. I like to put mine where I'm like shaking your hand. Straight out, looking down, inhaling, reach that right foot back. And reaching in opposite directions. Engaging the core by having the belly button reach the spine. Remembering to breathe. And then come back down to all fours. Let's do that again. Inhaling, right arm out, left leg back. Reaching in opposite directions. This time we're going to crunch for 3. 1, 2, 3, and then come back down. Left arm reaches, right leg back. Crunch. 2, 3. Coming back down to all fours and breathing here. Resetting. Catch your breath. Inhale. Exhale. And then when you're ready, walk your hands back to your knees and then gently push yourself up into a forward fold and just hang here. Grab both arms if you want. And just let your head be heavy. Remembering to breathe. And then if you have your block nearby, go ahead and grab it. Or you can also just grab your shins if you don't have a block. Or maybe you have a chair. Go ahead and put both hands on either your shins, your knees, wherever you feel comfortable. And then I want you to place the left palm down or into whatever you have accessible to you. And then I want you to reach, bend that left knee, reach the right arm up, twisting. I see we have some joining. Welcome. Exhaling down. This time bending the right knee, right palm presses down, reaching with the left, looking up over your left shoulder, inhaling, exhaling, and then come back down. Let's do one more each side. Inhaling right, twist. Feels so good. Twists are very detoxifying. Exhale. And let's just say that you're here. It should just look like this. Okay? Same thing. Or if you have a chair, you do it. Just remember, you do what's available to you. Everything can be modified. And then come back down and just hang. And then slowly walk your way up, one vertebrae at a time, to standing. Let's come to our mountain pose, Tadasana. Catching your breath. Let's inhale, look up, hands in prayer. Exhale, hands down. Again, inhale, hands up. This time drop the right arm, left arm reaches up, side bending over to the right, feeling that stretch in the side body on the left. Inhaling up. Drop the left hand down, reaching up and over with the right. Remembering to breathe. Let's do one more to each side. Side bend. Feeling that nice stretch along the right side body. And then this time I want you to go ahead and bring your hands up in prayer, but see if you can clasp your fingers and just the pointer fingers. Cross your thumbs, pointing up. Okay? Engage your core, belly button to the spine, and then reach up and over. Pushing those hips. You might want to put your feet a little closer together for this. Reaching up and over. I don't want you to crunch the side. I want you to reach up and over. Belly button to the spine. Pretend like you're between two solid panes of glass. With each inhale and exhale, you should be able to stretch and reach a little farther. Inhaling, coming up. Exhaling over. Inhale back up. Exhaling, hands down to your side. Hands coming to prayer. Let's set our intention for today's practice. Just pick a word or a statement. Today I choose that I would like to remember that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. All right, Tadasana, mountain pose. Bend the right knee, balancing on the left leg. Feel how strong that leg is from the belly all the way down to the heel. All right, if you can't balance, it's okay to hold on. If you have the flexibility, straighten the leg. And then place the right foot down to meet the left. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale the left knee up. Balancing on the right leg. Feel the engagement from the belly all the way down to the heel, the palm of the foot. Strong, stable. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Extend the left foot out if you have the flexibility. Ooh, getting a cramp. Exhaling. Tadasana. This time we're going to go ahead and bring that right knee up. Grab your knee, or you can just put the back side of your hand inside of your right knee and just open it up like a gate. Again, hold on if you need to. Getting a hip opener here. Just go to what you can do. And then come back. Place the right foot down to meet the left. And then bend the left knee. Placing the left hand on the inside of the left knee, opening it up like a gate. This is also a modification, okay? Do what you're able to do. Again, hold on to your chair if you need to. Just feeling that nice opening in the hip. And then come back to center. Put the left foot down to meet the right. Tadasana. All right, so we're going to do some sun salutations, all right? So inhaling, arms up. Reaching up, hands in prayer. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for half a lift. You can place your hands on your shins or your knees. You should have a flat back here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Hands in prayer. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to do one more and then we're going to walk our hands out into plank. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Half a lift. Exhale. Place your palms down and walk your feet back into plank. You can also be here, all right? So if you don't have strong core, this is good right here, okay? And then you're gonna lower yourself down all the way to the bottom of your mat. And you're gonna lift up into cobra. And then exhale down. Again, inhale, cobra. And then this time we're gonna curl our toes, and on our exhale, we're gonna come into plank, not plank, all fours or downward facing dog. Right here. All right, let's do that again. So walk your feet forward to meet your hands, forward fold. Inhale, sun salutation. Hands in prayer, looking up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale, walk your hands or your feet back. And you're in plank or here. Lower yourself down. Inhaling up, cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. All right. That's a vinyasa, everybody. Let's do one more vinyasa flow all together. Slowly walk your feet up to meet their hands. Forward fold. Exhaling. Inhaling. Reach your hands up in prayer. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale for half a lift. Exhaling, walk the feet back. Lower yourself down into plank. Chest all the way to the mat. Inhaling. Cobra. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. Whew. That, my friends, is a vinyasa flow. Great job. Catch your breath here. You can also be here if you want, if this feels better. Whatever you can do. Just if you are in a tabletop and you want to try the down dog, walk your hands forward, pressing into the palms of your hands, curling your toes. Reach your tailbone to the sky. Hang your head heavy. And catch your breath here. And when you're ready, lift up your right foot to the sky, extend it back. And then we're going to bring the knee to the nose, step stepping the right foot behind the right wrist. Inhaling the arms up. And then we're going to flip the back foot to a 45, exhaling warrior one. Hands reaching in opposite direction, looking out over your right fingertips. Exhaling, spin your hands down. Drop the left knee. Left hand is on the inside of the left foot, the right foot, or you can use a block. Inhale, twist. Exhale, bring both hands on the inside of the right knee, elbows. Or you can have your hands flat on the mat. This is lizard. Feel that stretch. And then we're going to do a half split. So extend the right foot forward and feel that stretch along the right hamstring. Using your block if you need to. And then come back into lizard. Hands down on the mat. Exhaling the right foot back into tabletop. Coming back up into down dog, walking those hands forward a tiny bit. Inhaling the left leg. Exhaling knee to nose. We're going to step the left foot behind the left wrist. Inhaling, coming up. Crescent warrior. Spin the back foot to a 45, opening up the hands. Reaching in opposite directions. Exhaling, spinning your hands down to the inside. Bringing that back foot back up. You can drop the knee here for lizard. Making sure that if your hands are on the mat, you just want that connection between the knee and the tricep or the elbow. And then exhaling, twist. Inhaling, twist. Not exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling, come back down. And then use your block or gently walk your hands back into a half split. Feeling that hamstring stretch on the left side. And then coming back into that lizard. And then gently stepping that knee back into tabletop, walking your hands forward, coming back up into downward facing dog. Resting here. All right, let's do that again. Right leg up. Stepping the right foot behind the right wrist, rising up. Spinning the back left foot to a 45, opening up, warrior two. We're going to add on here, reverse the warrior. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Or lizard. Drop the knee if you need to. Using your block if you need to, opening up. Twist. right hamstring, right? And then coming back into tabletop. Walking the hands forward, down dog. Inhaling, left foot up. Exhaling, step it through. Inhaling, rise up. Exhaling, spin the back foot to 45, reaching in opposite directions. Inhaling, reverse your warrior. Exhaling all the way down. Hands on the inside of the left foot. Lizard. Twist. Coming back down. Lizard. Half splits on the left. Flex the foot. If you have the flexibility, you'll get a bigger stretch along that left hamstring. And then let's bring the knee back to meet the right knee and have your toes touch. Sit your booty back onto your heels, child's pose, and let's all rest here. Deep breath. Sigh it out. Notice how your body feels now. Just rest and relax here. And then when you've caught your breath and you're ready, just go ahead and rise up onto your knees. Just placing your feet directly behind your knees so that they look like railroad tracks that parallel to each other. And then place the palms of your hands just above your buttocks in that small part of your back. And then I want you to inhale, engage your core, and then look back. Opening up the chest, the heart, and then exhale, come back down to child's pose. Let's do one more of those. Inhaling, come up. Arching the spine, opening up the chest, opening up the heart. Looking back. And then I want you to go ahead and come into a yogi squat if you can, okay? So this is hard for a lot of people, but just do what you can do. Hop up here. Sometimes I have to use my block, so you can even just sit on your block. And just breathe, hands and heart, center, prayer. Bringing your attention back to your breath and that intention, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Gently place your hands down on the floor. We're going to push up to a wide leg forward fold. So just kind of walk your feet out. Use your block if you need to. Hold on to your chair if you need to, but I want you to make sure that your back is flat, okay? So just feel this along the backs of the legs, making sure that back is nice and flat. If you have the flexibility and you can touch the ground, by keeping that back flat, go ahead and do it. You can also just hold your hands on your knees, your shins, grabbing your ankles if you want. Just feeling that stretch. And then we're going to do a twist here with the right arm. Follow the hand with your eyes looking up. Exhaling, come back down. Inhaling, follow the left hand with your eyes, looking left. The birds are so lovely here today. And then come back down to wide leg forward fold. I have a hummingbird nest with 2 little eggs in it. I'm hoping that I can do a video when they start to hatch. Such a fun thing to be watching. Let's do that twist again. Inhaling, right arm up, follow it with your eyes. Exhale. Left. Exhale, forward fold. All right, so I want you, if you have the flexibility, I want you to go ahead and just walk your hands to the left. Use your block if you need to. And just breathe here. Try to keep your hips square to the edge of your mat. Should feel really good. And then walk over to the right. And then again, come back into the center. This time I just want you guys to hang, okay? Hang the head heavy. It's okay to round the spine here. Maybe ragdoll back and forth. All right, and then let's come back to that flat back. And then I want you to turn your toes towards the front of your mat and then walk your hands forward. Your back foot's at a 45, your front foot is straight forward. So left foot forward, right foot back, and then slowly come up to standing. Hands on your hips. So you want your hips kind of rotated toward the front of your mat if you can. Back foot's at a 45, front foot is straight forward. And then go ahead and reach your arms up. And then with the flat back, reach forward. You might have to shorten your stance. Keep those hips forward. Square. And then if you have the flexibility, reach down. And then round the spine. Feel really good. Come back to flat back. Reaching the forehead straight will help you keep that back flat. If you can keep that back flat and come farther, you can do that. And then come back up to standing. And we're just going to pivot and do it on the other side, okay? So now our right foot is forward. Our left foot is at a 45. Hands on the hips. Keeping those hips square. Reach forward with a flat back. Forehead reaches out. Not forehead. Top of the head. Top of the head. Use your block if you want here, coming all the way down. Coming back up to a flat back. And then slowly come up to standing, coming forward, feet together, hands in prayer. Catch your breath here. Let's do some trees. So go ahead and grab the right foot, place it on the inside of your left leg, either above or below the knee, okay? You can hold on if you need to. You can also just use your left foot here as a kickstand. And then grow your branches if you're able. Remembering your intention, why you're here. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Coming back down, placing the right foot next to the left. Remember that belly button to the spine. Bring up the left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Hands in prayer. Tree. Grow your branches if you can. It's really important that we work on balance, especially as we get older. This is all really great to help prevent osteoporosis. Exhaling, hands at heart center. Placing that foot back down. And then let's come down, laying flat on your mat, flat on your back. And Savasana. Just catch your breath here. And when you're ready, inhaling the right knee in, hugging it in. And then bring that knee at a 90, and I want you to twist over. Twist the right knee over towards the left. Right arm is straight out, looking right. Inhaling, coming back. Extending right foot out straight next to the left. Bending the left knee. Bringing that left knee in, hug it in tight. And then cross it, bring it back to a 90, crossing it over towards the right. Left arm reaches out, extending all the way straight, looking left. Supine twist on the left. And then when you're ready, coming back to center, arms by your sides, left leg extends to meet the right. And then bend both knees in, feet flat on your mat. And let's do some bridges, inhaling, pressing your feet into the mat, lifting the pelvic floor up towards the ceiling. Holding it here for 2 breaths. And then exhaling down. 1 more, pressing your feet flat into the floor. Lifting up. And then exhaling down. And then I want to do figure 4 on the right, taking the right ankle and crossing it over the left knee. Should feel really good in your hips. And if you have the flexibility, take both hands and clasp them behind the left knee. Flexing both feet, circling out the ankles. Give a gentle pull for a bigger stretch on the right glute. Exhaling down. Right foot on the floor to meet the left. Left ankle crosses the right knee. Figure 4 on the left. And then reach underneath the right knee if you have the flexibility. Otherwise, stay where you're at. And give a gentle pull, inhaling and exhaling. Feeling that stretch along the left glute. Circling out the ankles. And then when you're ready, go ahead and place both feet back down on the mat, extending your knees straight. For our final Shavasana, you can keep your palms flat for grounding, opening them up to receive. Close your eyes. And just bring your attention to your breath. Just notice the birds singing. Maybe you hear my neighbor's faraway lawnmower in the distance. Just bring your attention inward and relax and enjoy this final few minutes. Notice how your body feels now. Maybe hear tingling. Maybe you feel tingling. I like to think of that as regenerating cells, healing my entire body. New cells being created through that tingling. Strong bones, strong muscles, because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and roll onto your side, coming into that fetal position. How we all came here, resting in our mother's wombs. Before we took our first breath. Notice all the breaths that we receive between that first breath and when we take our last breath. They usually go unnoticed, but I just like to challenge you to notice your breath throughout the day. Remember to stop, and close your eyes, and just breathe. Do this for about 3 minutes, a couple times a day. Remembering your intention. Set a new one every day. And when you're ready, you can go ahead and push yourself up into an easy seat. Gentle, easy seat. You can keep your eyes closed if you want, or you can open them. Hands at heart center. big stretch up. Everybody reach, reach, reach. And then come forward. Just fold forward. You need to use a pillow or a block. Let's do that one more time. Reach. And then exhale, side out, hands down to your side. Just want to say thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. See you next Wednesday. Hey, let me know what you would like to do. If you have a favorite pose, you want to learn something, or if you have any suggestions on something that I could do differently for you guys, a different time. Remember, you can always come back and watch these again any day you want. I never delete them. They'll be posted in the group for you. All right, bye everybody. Thank you.